Kaz, get your finger off the trigger.
I'm gonna hit the applause button. That's some applause. So it'll sound like there's mad people here, right?
What's poppin', people? Welcome back to another episode.
Yeah.
Of Say Less.
Sounds like it's 3 people.
Kaz. It sounds like a golf game.
Yeah, like.
Kaz, Lowkey, and Rosy.
Yeah, what's going on, people?
And
welcome back.
Apparently the audience.
Welcome back, Rosie. You was out of town.
I was out of town.
I know your jet lag is jet lagging right now.
It really is.
I appreciate the gumption it took to get here today.
Man.
I know it's not easy. What's good, Lo?
What's poppin'?
Chilling, man. You got a little something on the shirt. Oh. It was just straight.
That's okay. So do I, Lo.
It's all good. My God. Welcome back, y'all. If you are watching on YouTube or, listening to us on Spotify or watch on Spotify, you can see we're at the brand spanking new Say Less recording studio, I guess, courtesy of Sovereign Brands and Bumbu. So you see the nice fancy bottles up here and the way this looks. Thanks. Say something nice. Hop in the comment to do some shit, you know what I mean? But we're back. How you feeling, man? Like, there's a lot we got to catch up on.
Your sound is echoing sometimes.
Okay, let me see.
When you go this way, and then it comes back. Yeah.
And then that way. Okay, wait.
Now it sounds good, but when you're like...
Gotcha. All right.
Okay,
Shit.
that sounds way better.
Okay,
Good.
we're good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
shit. I feel like we should start over.
I
What are you looking at me for?
Fuck it.
There we go. I feel like you just got off a flight like today.
Listen, it was a long trip.
No one tells you to fly in the middle of the week and then...
You're Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, like, so you should
You've
know how
never
to
turned
deal
down
with
a
it.
plane-
Shut up.
You haven't turned down a plane flight in a long time.
I don't want to complain.
I mean, yes, I have.
Well, maybe.
For me. You don't know.
I don't. I just know when it's time to schedule the podcast.
She's out. She's
I have to factor in what time zone you're in at that point.
Yeah.
But it's good though, man. Shit. It's fucking great. Let's start the show, goddammit.
All right.
Let's
What's
go.
poppin', people?
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Say Less with Kaz,
Yo.
Lowkey,
Cheers.
and Rosy.
What's going on, Rosie?
What's poppin'?
Chilling. Low. What's good, bro?
Same shit.
Man. Appreciate all y'all for watching the show, subscribing with our youtube.com/Kazeem or watching on Spotify or wherever you're at. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Paradise Gray, fantastic guest last week. Incredibly insightful. It's Hip Hop 50 this year, 50th anniversary of hip hop. So it was incredible to just have somebody that has all that knowledge and wisdom just kind of like bestowed that upon us last week. I thought that was hella
beautiful,
hella dope. Rosie, I'm mad you missed it.
I'm sad I missed it.
You was time zone hopping this past week. My God, so where was you at specifically? Not specifically, but like you was not in the country.
No, I wasn't in the country.
It looked fun though. Like you looked like you was living it up.
I had a great time, and I was in London, and Jules had a party while I was out there. So
Shout out Jules.
yeah, so I went to his party, which was exactly what I was looking for.
Yes.
Every time I go out there, I'm like, where are the black people in London?
Mad Africans.
Yes. Where are the Africans and the Jamaicans and the grime?
Right. And the
I found
crime.
that. The grime. Wow, with a G, grime.
Not gonna hold you. I was about to say like you could have just like left that last part out.
No.
It's like where's the crime at?
Where's
like,
the crime? I want to go to Top Boy. I want to go to Top Boy, bro.
You're looking for the just kidding. But happy Black History Month, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying this first.
That's
Was that a segue?
the way you did that.
That was awkward.
Terrible segue.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You know what's
That was
awkward?
horrible. That was
Awkward
horrible.
is announcing your retirement for the second time on the first day of
Hi.
Black History Month. That's what Tom Brady
It
did.
was funny. I mean, it's funny.
Is it funny?
At this point, it's funny.
Yeah, at this point, it's hilarious.
I mean, okay. So, folks who I'm sure if you've been living under a rock, Tom Brady, one of the greatest athletes you've ever seen, unquestionably the greatest NFL player we've ever seen, called it a career for the second time today on February 1st. I guess this is a tradition now. Every year, I guess we're going to call it Tom Brady Retirement Day, where he's just going to choose February 1st to announce.
You saying he hates black people?
Wow. That was a hell of a jump, though, Lo. That's not.
No, I'm just saying. Why do you think he's doing that?
on Black
does
History Month.
Yeah. Why do you think he can do that every year? What gives him the the gall
I mean,
to wake up and say,
I mean,
fuck.
timing is something. So I get. So here's
That's
the
all
thing.
I'm asking.
So are you of the ilk that like white people should just not do anything this entire month?
right. I believe so.
White people aren't allowed to do nothing. Nothing at all.
Just shut
What
up.
do you mean, like, what do you mean, like,
It's
what do you mean
it's
not
already
do?
the shortest month.
What do you mean
Like,
not do anything?
Anything of note.
Like not go to work?
anything to get attention.
Anything to get it.
No
Okay,
attention.
they got-
Zero
they
attention
still
for
gotta
white
work.
Because here's
people.
my thing, right? So I understand why you would say that, but it's football season. If you're not going to the Super Bowl, your season's probably going to end sometime in February, right? And just so happens, for second year in a row, on the first day of Black History Month, we're all talking about Tom Brady retiring.
Do you
And
think
so
it's a
everybody.
coincidence?
First time, shame on you. Second time, shame on us.
Good for him, though. Good for him, because that's the first thing he
No.
said.
I mean, ain't no fuck out of here.
No,
Tom
I
Brady.
said good for him though, because that's the first thing he said. Is like, yo, listen, you're not supposed to get two back-to-back emotional retirements, like, and all that type of stuff. So he's like, yo, I'm just gonna throw on the camera, hit record, and just tell the world. which
Bro
is-
could have just
My
sent
whole
out a
thing
press
is-
release and that had been that.
Yeah. My whole thing is, did he just
Now, let's
lose his
disrupt the
bitch
black people
for
holidays.
an extra season?
Wait, what? I'm sorry, Rose. I'm gonna come
Yeah,
back to
wait,
exactly what
what?
you said.
Let's just disrupt the black people's holiday.
So that's why
and
I'm
focus
asking.
on me
So that's why I'm asking. Like,
for the second time.
are
Hold
white
on, black
people
people.
allowed
I
to
know,
do
I know you're gonna
anything?
celebrate
Yeah,
this
hold
one,
on.
but
Hold
give
on,
me a
black
second,
folks.
black people.
Give me a second.
Give me a second, black people. I got something to say.
Bro, it's not a coincidence. I'm sorry. It's not a coincidence.
Not so.
This is the second time you did this
Okay.
shit?
All right. So, white people throughout
From the
history,
beach.
white people have done stuff in February to call attention to themselves.
Well, they do that every month. So.
Does that mean that they're not allowed to? I just want to know what the barrier is.
I mean, there's no barrier. It's just
Yeah.
like there's no law, there's no guideline, there's no boundary. But it's just a very coincidental thing that every time that this
so
nigga
Tom should
wanted
have
to,
waited. You should have said it.
could have said it yesterday.
Why, yeah,
Bro,
I hate to
coulda
do it
said it
yesterday.
yesterday.
I'm pretty sure.
Days.
When was his last game?
A few weeks ago against
Oh,
the
okay.
Cowboys. I want
So
to
he
say.
knew.
He
already
knew. He knew.
Yeah, I guess.
As
I don't
trash
know.
as he played against the Cowboys, he could have just called it a day the next morning when he
yeah.
woke up.
Yeah.
You know what,
I can
guys?
see
He
that.
knew it was a rap.
He did it the last year too. February
What?
1st.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I'm
that's
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a trend now. Tom.
First time, shame
Like,
on you.
First time, it's like, all right, you know,
Second
hey,
time,
man.
shame on us.
I turn on the TV. It's February 1st. I'm expecting to see,
The first
slow
thing you
music.
see is that white man.
You know what happens every February 1st.
With no lips.
Listen, February 1st, when I turn on ESPN,
Just a lipless man.
when I turn on my sports channels on the 1st of February,
Can I get a Black
I'm
History
supposed to
tribute?
see Jackie Robinson highlights. I'm supposed to see Michael Jordan.
We're not even talking about the first two black
Serena
quarterbacks.
Williams.
No, oh yeah.
We're not even talking about the first two quarterbacks facing off head to head in the Super Bowl. The
supposed
first thing we
That's
talking about
fire.
this white ass man that got beat by the
I'm
Cowboys in
supposed
the
to see
divisional
Michael
round.
Dyson.
That's
Posting sports
actually
channel.
exciting. I can't wait to watch this
kidding.
football game.
Yeah, and all we're talking about is his retirement. We're not talking
Nah.
about
No,
Jalen.
so my thing
We're
was
not
this.
talking about Patrick.
My thing is this: did he lose his bitch for an extra season?
Yeah, so like, here's the thing, right?
You saw the message she sent him?
If Tom,
Did he
wait,
just lose his whole bitch for an extra season?
Yeah.
One more season.
time out. If
You
you,
coulda had
if you was him, if you was her, would you feel some type of way?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like this is the season.
Like, if you didn't wanna be with
this
me,
is
just
the
say
break.
that.
This is
Bro,
the-
like
this is it
you let
right
the
here.
Cowboys beat you?
You let me leave for one
play the Cowboys?
for one dumbass season where you didn't even make it to
You
the
let-
Super Bowl again.
You let me leave to let Dak Prescott beat you?
Yeah,
Bitch
bro.
ass nigga.
Yo,
you deserve
what?
it.
Damn.
You know what? Fuck
And
you.
then, and then she commented. I think TMZ picked this up like right before I got here. She was like, "I'm so excited to see what's happening in your new chapter."
Yours. You know what?
Y'all
I'm
can-
not
I'm
in it.
I'm rooting for love, yo. I hope Tom goes to get his girl back.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
hope Tom Brady
If
is
you was
outside Giselle's window like, baby, come back.
That's called spit. That's called.
Yeah,
That's
you
called.
imagine-
You can blame it all
No.
on
That's
me.
called harassment. That's called harassment
You
and
imagine
stalking.
Tom Brady right now just leave it just after he put that announcement out, just like on some future shit. I know I'm gonna get my bitch
Exactly.
back.
Yeah, yo.
Wasn't she on a couple dates already?
You can go on a couple
That's
Bro,
why-
she
that's why he
done
did
moved
it.
in.
You
She
could
done
go
moved
on a
on.
couple
She
That's
done
why he
moved
did it.
on.
He said, "I'm gonna get my bitch back today."
She done moved on.
Listen,
that
has
nigga's
she
washed.
really-
That nigga got beat by the Cowboys. You think she want to stand next to that nigga anymore?
Yeah, he's still Tom Brady, bro.
Giselle, get out
No,
there and get your shit
man,
off.
she's still
Alright.
Giselle. What the
Alright.
fuck
And
you
she
mean?
is. She's still
All the
Giselle.
men-
What are we
all the
talking about?
men- all the men she's gonna date, especially American men, Like, that's Tom Brady, my G.
We
like,
don't care.
Clearly, she
No,
don't
but here's
care.
the thing. Clearly, she don't care. For now. For now.
I hope Giselle
okay?
finds her a man with a
So
solid
do
setup.
I. So do
I
I.
haven't rooted for you
So
in
do
23
I.
years, bro.
I hope Giselle finds her man with a solid pair of lips. Okay?
Giselle, we rooting for you, man. Don't go
We
back.
rooting
Don't
for
go
you,
back to that
Giselle.
has been,
Hey,
man. He got
Gigi.
beat by the Cowboys, bro.
Hey,
Y'all
Gigi.
black people rooting for broken homes? That's what we doing?
You rooting for Tom? You rooting for Tom
We all
Brady?
rooting for
He,
broken
he,
homes
he
right
should
now?
have retired. He
You
should
rooting
have
for Tom
retired
Brady
when she asked him to.
Exactly. That's if you root for love, that nigga should have left after he won that
He
championship.
wanted a petty ass little
We
season.
don't know,
But
one last
no,
little
let's
bum
go
ass
back and
season.
do it again. Let's pad our stats. Well, the stat that he just padded is a
Hey,
bitch
listen,
left him.
listen.
So he's one up on that.
He was like, Giselle. He's like, Giselle, I love you so much, but have you seen the NFC South, yo?
And that's why she
Damn.
left. She's like,
One more season,
and that's why she left.
Let
She
me
was
go.
like, bro, she was like, do you see the MC South? And these niggas still had a losing record.
He's
they
losing
wanted
on
though.
and
But they
off the
wanted-
And
They
field,
got
put a
beat,
banner
yeah. Got beat by the Cowboys.
It must really suck to lose on and off the field like that.
Damn. Lay it on thick, baby.
I feel a way.
Lay it on thick.
Like the video was a little sad.
Can't even go
too.
home and be happy.
Right?
Nigga, I
Your bitch
was
ain't there.
not. I wasn't nobody sad for him. That nigga, he woke up on the beach. His life is pretty
His life is
phenomenal.
pretty fine.
I
yeah.
do not feel sad
He's
for
got
that
a 400
dude.
million, a
He
375
probably woke up with like
million.
10 little bitches around him. Like,
Bro,
come
he's
on,
about
man.
to sign with Fox Sports, right?
He's already signed with Fox Sports.
Bro, he's
He has
fine.
300,
He's
he has
fine.
a $375 million 10-year deal
That
with Fox
man
Sports.
is fine.
If I'm Fox Sports,
So
I want him.
why do you feel bad for him?
Yeah, why?
Yo, man, that's the mother of his kids. That's his wife. I
And
can't feel bad.
sometimes it doesn't work.
And sometimes it do. Sometimes
And,
it need a
and
little
this
break.
time it didn't work.
Damn, y'all just throw dirt on. Y'all don't believe in love.
How we thought?
Wait, he's
Y'all
on
never had
Fox?
to-
That's
Fox
why he's
Sports.
doing it the first.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. They got the Super Bowl
First
this
of
year.
Fox News, Fox.
Oh, stop.
That's why he's announcing it the first.
I don't
the first
get.
day
I
of Black History
don't.
Month.
I don't. You call him a racist?
Oh, but
Tom Brady is not racist, people. The football season ends in February. It's not a racist thing.
I think his season ended. Look,
I
I'm just-
barely
I'm
even
just-
thought
I'm
about
just-
Black History Month this year. I ain't gonna hold you. Black
What?
History Month was like the 5th most important thing in the back of my mind.
You
right
might not
now.
want to admit that, bro.
What?
yeah, why would you?
Like,
say
why
that?
would you admit that?
What? I'm gonna watch the same slave hymns and compilations and the same stories. Like, yo, it's Black
crazy.
History Month. I get it. It's
Yes.
fantastic. I love it.
Here he over here. Here he over here.
It's the 5th
here
most
he
important
over-
thing in my mind
Here
right
he
now.
over
I'm
here
sorry.
cheering for white love.
Is that what I'm, is that
Tom
what I'm
and
doing?
Giselle have to get back
He's
together.
over
what I'm
here
doing?
cheering for unseasoned love.
Is that what I'm doing? All right, what was your Black History Month plans,
Unseasoned
Black
love
man?
and terrible potato salad.
What was your Black
That's
History Month plans,
crazy.
huh?
Actually, I have a program that I'm activating over at Apple Music. What we're doing for Black History Month. So actually, Black History Month is
What
like
are
the
you
first.
doing?
I'm
though?
actually curating a
Are you
playlist
going
over
to
at
work,
Apple
or
Music.
are you setting up what Black
When
History
I
Month?
go to work, I'm curating a playlist for
Right.
a Black History show. So
Right.
what are you talking about? And that's the
as
first
far
thing on
as-
my mind when I woke
okay.
up today.
The first thing on your mind?
Yes, you said yours was the
Black
fifth. What was
History
the first
Month.
thing you woke up on?
My daughter.
That's Black History Month.
That's Black
Suck
History
our
Month.
bomb.
That's Black History
You have a
Month.
black daughter.
You have a black daughter.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything against Black History Month.
You
but
actually
I'm
are.
like, yo, it's another February.
It's an afterthought.
Sidebar. It's my birthday month. I care more about my birthday than Black History Month, to be honest. And third of all,
That nigga hates the black culture.
Super
That's
Bowl's
crazy.
coming up. Like, there's other things on my mind. Knicks played the Lakers yesterday.
And y'all blew-
Like,
and y'all
that's
blew- and y'all blew
it's
that. And y'all blew that.
Hey,
You can say.
hey. It was still more important to me than it's February 1st. What am I going to learn about Langston Hughes today? Like, what the fuck am I going to learn already?
All right,
I'm
tap
35
dance. Go ahead,
years
tap
old.
dance. What does that mean?
Tap dancing?
What is
I'm
30?
tap dancing.
What does your
I'm
age have to do?
tap- I'm
Yeah,
tap
what
dancing.
does your
I'm
age have to
tap
do? What
dancing
does your
for now.
age have to do with Black History Month? What does your age have to do with anything?
What, my age
I'm
has to do with it?
35, so that means Black History Month doesn't matter anymore.
Is that what I said?
You
I
said I'm
it's the fifth
35.
most important thing on my mind right
just
now.
said I'm 35.
It's
What does that
important.
mean?
I'm gonna see the same montages, the same Martin Luther King was this and that, and it comes
Wow.
back and makes it.
That's
Bro,
that's
what
crazy.
what new
That's
can I
crazy.
learn?
That's crazy.
What new can I learn?
That's crazy, bro.
And I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm
You
just
are
saying
you
it's
the way you're phrasing it and the way you're coming
How
off
am I
is kind of
phrasing
like you're just downplaying it and
I'm not
dismissing
downplaying it. I'm
That's
just
how it's.
saying-
I know you're not, but that's how it's gonna come off.
How?
You're just like, oh, I know everything already. Why do I
I'm
give a
not saying
fuck?
I know everything
You
already.
just said, yo, I'm gonna see another montage. I'm gonna see this, that, and the third. How much more history can I learn? That's what it sounds like.
Because
I understand what you're
listen to what I'm
saying.
saying then, instead of assuming what I'm saying. I'm saying if we're having a conversation about something and you're like, Tom Brady shouldn't have announced his retirement today on February 1st, the first day of Black History Month. I'm like, first off, it's a whole fucking month. We have 29 other days to think about Black history.
Kaz, hold on.
Two,
first off,
me
Kaz.
saying it's the fifth most important, February 1st, it's the first day of Black History Month.
Kaz,
That being
all
the
I'm
fifth
saying-
most important
all I'm
thing
saying
on
is
my mind when I wake up in the morning.
the Tom Brady-
I don't think it comes off.
The Tom Brady thing was tongue in
not
cheek.
caring.
Let me. This it does.
It's
The Tom
hot
Brady
as
thing
fuck
was.
in here.
It's that
All right,
liquor.
continue.
The Tom Brady thing was tongue in cheek. We know that. I don't believe. Obviously, I don't believe he's racist. So that's
Right.
just something to jump on and have fun
Right.
with. Cool. We can just put that under the rug.
Right.
Congratulations, Tom.
Okay.
Phenomenal for career. Boom. That shit done. Whatever. How you're coming across, I understand what you are saying because I know you.
If anybody listens
Can
to
I
this
get
conversation,
this off, please?
Wait, if anybody listens to this conversation and thinks I'm anti-Black History Month because I said, hey, between my daughter and Black History Month, there's probably 3 other things more important to me than that. Then that's
All right,
wild
cool.
of you to think. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I got 29 other days to think and do Black History Month stuff. But on February 1st, I was like, nah, bro. Like, honestly, wasn't the first thing I thought about when I saw that this
I
morning.
just don't think it was a proper kickoff for the month.
I don't think this is
See
how.
what I did there?
I don't think this is how you kick
Listen,
off
if
Black
that's- if
History.
that's-
Hello.
I personally don't give a fuck because I know I understand. I'm saying there can be things that get taken out of context when things are broken down or separated, like when we do the clips, whatever the case is. I'm thinking
fine.
from the person that doesn't understand the show and doesn't know you do
That's
have.
totally fine.
Never
If
mind.
you-
Never mind.
What?
I'm trying to get the thought off just to.
Go ahead.
No,
Lou.
never. You got it.
Nah, go ahead.
No,
Lou.
never mind. No, you got it.
Why you being like that? Just finish your thought.
I'm not being like that. I'm just making sure people understand context.
I'm
That's it.
not even gonna jump in. I'm gonna just fight. Let y'all do
No,
it.
I just
Go.
want to make sure people understand context. Cool. That's it.
That's the thought?
Yes.
I had to shut the fuck up for that?
That's what I've been trying to
more sense,
articulate. I've been
more
trying to
words?
articulate that. Just making sure people understand context.
Yeah,
That's,
you said it already. That's why I was
all right,
like,
cool.
all right.
You got it. All right.
All right, Lo. Anyway,
Welp.
good Lord.
Here we are, guys.
Why are you making it awkward? See, now it's awkward.
Story of my life.
Now it's awkward.
It's not awkward, bro. Like you
Right.
feel how you
Always-
feel. Like,
always
it's
in
not,
between.
yeah, it's not
men
awkward.
Arguing like.
I wasn't even
You
arguing.
feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. I just want to make sure niggas understand context. Cool. You feel
Lo,
like that?
on
and that's
another
that.
note, I
That's all.
really like your LA getup.
It's not LA get up.
It's very West Coast.
I have a hoodie
I like
on it and a beanie because
You
it's
had
cold out.
No, you had the plaid jacket, the chucks. It was,
The flannel.
yeah, that and the Dickies situation.
These aren't Dickies.
But they look like Dickies.
They do look like Dickies.
So I like the little LA thing.
Oh,
you got
it's
going.
not. It's not LA. It's just me wearing all black like I always do. But thank you. I appreciate it.
That's the follow up.
I said thank you. I appreciate it.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I hate black people now. You know.
Now here you go. Now here he goes with the pity
Nah,
shit.
let me go ahead and get the Twitter apology out right now. Hold on.
Can I get a refill?
Let me look at the camera and say,
No one's asking you to apologize to
If I-
anybody,
if
bro.
I
Like
offended
Jesus.
anybody-
Now you're making it awkward.
if
I was just
offended-
trying to make sure you give niggas context. That's all I was saying.
World, listen.
But if you don't give a fuck about context,
In my
shit, neither do
35
I.
years of being a black man, I thought on this one day, on February 1st, 2023,
It's right next to the fridge on the left. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I thought on today, February 1st, 2023, that, hey, the quarterback retired. Knicks played the Lakers yesterday. Other shit. And I said, hey, the first day of Black History Month was not on my mind. And I'm pretty sure the people that listen to the show or see this clip would understand the context of that.
True.
I think it came pretty clear
Okay.
that a point I was also trying to make was that Black History Month is a wonderful thing. It's wonderful. Always appreciate Black History Month. I've learned so much about our historians and artists and athletes and stuff like that. I even mentioned it when we were talking about our Tom Brady thing. But
How much more do you want to learn?
not that, but I mean, it's just like, I could have told you the A block on Sports Center this morning if Tom Brady didn't retire. It's the first the montage of Serena Williams. Boom, bong, bong. First to do this, first to do that. Like I know how the script goes.
Okay.
I done seen it.
Gotcha.
I'm sure
I done seen it all.
the power rankings could have shifted between the first couple of days, but my gosh, if all right. Anyway,
That's your take on Black History Month. All right.
what it did take away from was Beyonce announcing she's going on tour.
I didn't take away from that.
I think
I don't think the people that care about Tom Brady are
Care
the same
about
people
Beyonce. Yeah,
that care about
those didn't
Beyonce.
overlap.
that's you're probably right, but I mean, I definitely we don't really have MTV, BT channels anymore. You know what I'm saying, that like do music news. Beyonce's going on tour and blah 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 blah. Like maybe you'll see it on the news here and there. Like, did you see it like outside of like social media? Did you see like?
No, because I don't watch the news in the morning.
Well,
I don't watch the news at all.
I mean, I watch the news in the evening maybe, but like in the morning, I'm not turning on the TV like, oh,
Why do I feel judged?
What's on CNN? Like,
I
y'all
don't
watch
watch.
the
I don't watch.
news in the
No,
bro, I could just read the stories and watch
No.
the clips. Like, I don't need to turn on and drink my cup of Joe and like watch Good Morning America.
I mean, like you travel.
watch
Nah, my
you
nigga,
travel
I'm
to
good.
the city mostly. What like
yeah, and I
every
watch
morning.
and I read and I watch the clips that I
Damn.
need to watch or that pertains to
When's
me.
the last time you woke up and like watched like a morning show?
Like
Like
probably
Never.
like when I was in high
Never?
school.
unless it's like First Take or something.
Yeah,
I do that.
Counts.
Like-
Yeah, I guess first take counts, but like, yeah, I'm like, I don't. Okay, but I mean,
So
like,
you're judging
news.
us for not watching the
No,
news?
no, no. I'm not judging at all.
I feel like watching the news in the morning is like
It sets your,
just
that's-
setting
yeah,
a
it sets
bad
your
tone for your
tone.
day because they
Really?
don't report anything good.
Huh?
It's always bad
There's
shit.
not, like that's not
I don't wanna
surprising.
start
Yeah,
my
that's
day
not
like that.
surprising. So it's either
Oh, people dying everywhere. Oh, fuck, what
it's
am I going to
like
do
they're
about
probably
this?
they're probably recapping a mass shooting. They're probably recapping something that the president did or
all
didn't
bad.
do.
I don't like
They're
it.
probably recapping let's see, the debt ceiling. They're probably recapping
The world's ending.
The world's ending. Someone died. It's never
We're in a
just
recession.
it's
Everything's
a
bad.
recession.
Stay home.
Yeah, like COVID updates. Like, bro,
I
there's
mean, that's
nothing.
basically Twitter too. Like, it's the
But
same
I can
shit.
pick and choose what
Yeah.
I want to read.
True.
Right, so if I'm looking at CNN
But at least,
or
at least it tells
no,
you the weather.
yeah, so does your phone.
That
The
too.
news is equivalent to like when your mom calls you and tells you somebody you never even known
Or
met
gave a fuck
died.
about.
Don't you hate them calls, yo?
You know
And it's
what I'm
like,
saying?
all right.
And I'm like, I don't even know this, but she's like, do you know so and so died?
I'm like, condolences.
Rosie.
Rosangela.
Rosangela.
¿Sabe quién se
The great
murió?
auntie. Great
I'm like,
auntie.
whoa.
Like, you called me for this
Someone
shit,
from
bro.
GR that I've never met. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. That's what the news is like to me.
It's like, all right, bet.
It's sad, but
What we having for lunch?
fuck you want me to do?
You know what I mean? Like, what you want me to do?
Damn. I mean, I do. I'll hear your
The
point.
news, like watching the news is like the fifth thing on my mind.
Wow. Yeah, that's what's up, though. That is good potting. Motherfucker,
Watching the
when I
news
wake
is
up,
like the
there's-
fifth thing on
when
my
I wake
mind.
up, there's four other things
Four
in my
things I'm
mind.
thinking
when it
about.
comes to
Four
that,
other things
though.
I'm thinking about other than watching the
It's
news.
not watching the news.
It's like, how many more deaths and murders and COVID can I see?
Where
Oh
else
my
was there
God.
a
Oh,
shooting?
where else was there a
Who
shooting?
else got arrested?
Oh, who is a political
what police
scandal? What
brutality
police
is going on?
Four other things
the
I can
same
see.
shit
It's the
every
same
day,
shit
right?
every day. Like, that's how you sound.
I know exactly what they're gonna tell me. I'm cool.
Funny enough,
What the
point was made.
Yes, thank you. I know the point was. Is that crazy? Like, you don't watch the news? And I'm like, nigga,
I know
what?
exactly what I'm
I
gonna
know
see.
exactly what I'm going to see. I know who's going to be anchoring and like, all right, nigga, cool, man.
Shit.
We all
Damn,
do.
got it.
Thank
Fuck,
you.
I don't need to watch that
I
shit.
don't need to watch that shit. What the
It's
fuck?
gonna be there tomorrow.
That nigga was more flabbergasted we don't watch the news. He's like, you guys don't watch the news in the morning?
With a cup of coffee?
You don't just wake up and turn on it. No,
That's-
nigga, we don't.
no.
We
Last
don't.
thing on my mind.
I'm turning on the music,
fucking
bro.
news.
What the fuck? I don't,
Music.
yeah, I don't give a fuck about no
Straight
news.
music and some other shit. I'd rather watch highlights.
Nigga, yo, bro.
Fuck. Who won?
They was like,
I fell asleep early.
who updated
wait,
they-
y'all don't think I
who
watch
updated
First
they
Take
TikTok?
also? Y'all don't think I watch First Take also? Like, I for sure do.
I check my
do
memes.
that.
Yeah,
In the
no,
morning.
I'm sure you do. Like, which is you're obligated
What did
to.
my friends send me? That's funny.
Right, yeah, like what niggas
Damn,
posted last night that I posted? Like,
You
who
know what I'm saying?
retweeted my shit last
I
night?
want to wake up to a good
I want
vibe.
to laugh. trying to be depressed. Like, damn, I gotta go out to the world and
Yo,
deal with this shit.
Is watching the news like whack?
Yes.
When was that shit good?
The fact that you have to question it, if you gotta question it, you know the answer.
Yo, the nigga, he phrased it like, yo, at one point watching the news was
fire.
Was hot.
Not
No,
saying
nigga.
that, but goddamn.
You
You know
are
who watches
saying
the
that.
news? Our parents.
Yes, my father watches
Our
the news.
parents watch the news and then report back to us.
And report back to us like, oh, you seen that? I'm
You
like,
see what happened?
I'm like, yo,
What-
Dad,
what-
cut the TV
Wisconsin?
off.
You just named
The
like
fuck?
9 things that like affect your day to day, and you're just like, I have no desire to watch or learn anything more about that.
No.
So
That's
you have
crazy.
he has no desire to learn anything else about Black history, but getting mad about us not
Well-
wanting to give a fuck about the news, bro. It's like you said.
That
It's
shit
literally
affects like me now, like
like
today.
what does?
All right,
What happened today
But
that
the
affected
news-
you?
We had a whole pandemic,
Which is over.
Yeah.
Which is over.
I wouldn't say it's over. Motherfuckers are still getting that shit. Still getting it.
It's a cold.
Well, they not. Yeah,
Anyways,
they not testing us at our job, so that shit's over. Continue
it's a
on.
cold. You don't need it to get on flights anymore. That's fine.
Exactly.
The thing about the news is like they just report bad shit. It's not like they're telling us how to fix it or help the problem. Or
Or they're
it's
not.
just
They're
straight
not.
problems.
They're not celebrating anything. They're
They're
not.
nothing. It's just always
just like-
this happened here, this happened there, this happened there. Have a
Shit,
good
bro.
fucking day. You're like, what? How? How can I
It's
do
gonna
that?
be 67 with a chance of like, bro. We get it. It's about the rain. Get the fuck off the TV.
I mean, that be some
That
feel
might be
good.
the only reason I would watch the news.
maybe.
Maybe, but I have an app, so
Damn,
I can ask Alexa.
Bro, niggas don't watch.
the
We don't watch
news,
TV.
bro.
We don't watch TV. Period. You know that.
I mean, you could still watch it and
All right,
still
so you
kind
watch
of
the news
like,
and you report back to us in the
Oh,
group chat and you let
Netflix
us know.
should have a news
wow,
channel.
damn,
That'd be fun.
motherfuckers
That'd be
can't-
tight.
That'd be tight.
Because nobody has cable anymore. If Netflix or
That's
streaming
also
app,
that's also another big reason.
Wow.
There's a lot of niggas don't have cable.
Wow. You don't need cable for the news. It's on
Yes,
like
you do.
No,
No,
you
no, you
don't.
don't.
You
You
just
don't.
turn
You-
on
you
channel-
could-
you can turn on literally any TV. It will
could-
show you the fucking news.
You can stream it. Just like your phone can stream it. So
Yeah,
I don't know
you
why
could.
I'm waking up at 6 in the morning
I
watching
need my
the
phone
fucking
for
news.
other shit.
Right, me too. It's more important than the
So
news.
what do you
Music.
what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Turn on music.
Turn on my
Alexa,
music, my nigga.
play
Yeah.
so and so.
Turn on something that can give me a positive vibe and a positive outlook in a fucking
What's
crazy
your
ass
go-to
world.
wake up song?
It just depends what mood I'm in.
Okay.
It's usually R&B.
Me too.
I'll
Damn.
I'll probably do like a Snow Allegra or maybe
Oh, I'm an old school R&B.
a Luther, maybe. I'm naming black artists, so I know he's
Yeah,
a little triggered.
so, you know.
Hilarious.
Anita Baker, just stuff that my mom loved.
Oh, yeah.
I woke up to Jaheim this morning, so there's that.
Shout out to New Brunswick.
Right, yeah. Oh, me, I listen to Michael McDonald, Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's his birthday.
Pink.
Today's Justin's birthday.
Justin Timberlake's
Miley
birthday.
Cyrus. You know what I'm
Look, you should
saying?
be happy about that. White man's
Yeah,
birthday.
it's white guy's birthday today.
White man's birthday. Black
Yeah.
History
Justin
Month.
Timberlake.
Shout out Justin Timberlake.
February 1st.
Super Bowl performer.
I think that was like the fourth thing that was on his
Legendary
mind.
Super Bowl
The fourth
performer.
That was the fourth thing that was on
He
his
probably said
mind.
happy birthday to him
He did.
first
You know
off
he
the,
did. He
off
sent
the
that-
rip.
he sent that
He
tweet
woke
out.
up, happy birthday,
Happy
JT.
birthday, JT.
Still did.
Blue-eyed
Still
soul.
did.
No, my go-to is
Mine is R&B.
my most played in the morning would probably have to be Bob Marley. Could You Be Loved?
If I got,
It makes me happy.
If I have a busy day,
If
if I have a busy day, it's probably either Hove or Jeezy. Like if I gotta get up and really.
Just raw dogging the world, yo. Not having a clue what's going on. Just fuck it.
Is that? If you like it, I love it, buddy. If you like it, I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
it depends on how I wake up.
Yeah, it depends. Like if it's like
Just
how
raw
I'm like.
dogging the day with no info.
Okay, bro.
That's cool.
Watch the news.
Wow, man, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
Like
that's
we can't read about it. We can't like
It's a-
read about it on our
it's
phones. Like you want us to
7
like
minutes
act,
a day.
If there's something that we really absolutely have to know, Twitter and Instagram is gonna tell us. Because you're just gonna see it on your shit. Like,
or we could just read it. I don't understand why I have to like. This is not the '80s where I have to turn on that the big ass two
Do you read your
box.
newspaper too?
Right.
I don't read it about this.
He got the post. He got the post. He got the
See, that
time.
makes sense.
He got the daily. He got the
Drinking
daily
his
news
coffee.
all at the fucking front of his foot.
With the news on in the back.
With the news
do we have a
on.
newspaper in here?
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Overload of news.
Yo, Jazz just got all the papers laid out for him. Like, here's your coffee, here's your orange juice, the
yo.
toast all semi-burnt. Like, this nigga really think he a Jefferson, my nigga. Like, bro,
Probably
it's
not
just,
something burnt at all. It's fine.
it's all
Damn, yo.
His toast don't even go in the toaster.
you know his butter's not yellow, it's white. And he got egg white. His coffee is white too.
Do you want any coffee with all that cream?
He got a bagel with nothing but cream cheese on it.
No jelly. Too much color.
While he's sitting in a white bathroom. You brought this on yourself, fam. I'm sorry. You brought this on yourself.
Ooh, Kazeem.
Yo, I will be hitting you.
That was a good laugh.
I will be hitting you every day of February.
Sending you some
I'm like, you better send me a
Black history.
fucking. I better get a brand new shit. I better get some fucking factoids.
No one said. Hold on. Let's make this very clear. Let's make this very clear. No one said.
Talk to me.
No one said. No one
I will be
said.
texting you every morning.
No one
I need
said
it.
I was the epitome, the king, the emperor of new information about
Man's
Black
just
history.
one playlist.
I just said it's
like,
crazy.
I've done my job,
It's
niggas.
just crazy how you're
Apple
mocking.
playlist.
It's crazy how you're just mocking the
I'm
history.
not mocking nobody.
Yo, Rosie, what he do?
I'm not mocking nobody.
Yeah, that's mocking. That's mocking. That's Serena Williams. That's mocking, my nigga.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's mocking.
I'm not saying.
You tell me when they don't
I'm
show
not
the same
saying
montage that they
okay,
show on
cool.
TV.
That we
You tell me
understand.
when they
We
don't do that.
we understand
Bro,
that. We
you are
understand
so
that.
conditioned.
We understand
You're
that.
so conditioned to be like, it's Black History
Kaz,
Month.
there are other
Here's
ways.
the
There are
month, here's the days.
there are other
it's
ways.
It's time to control it. It's time to go in and learn about our black
Put the
folks.
styrofoam hat on. That's good.
What
Go ahead.
styrofoam
With
hat?
The little conspiracy.
What?
Go ahead. Do that.
How's this conspiracy?
Bro, there are other ways to consume
What?
information about Black History Month.
Okay.
You're being programmed to think that these portals and these platforms are the only way that it gets acknowledged, or
Is
you
that
can
what I'm
understand.
doing?
That's what it seems like,
I
and I'm
wouldn't say
trying.
that.
Okay, go ahead, Kaz.
Did you guys
I'm
watch
just
the
responding
new?
to you. Why you keep going
I'm
with the fucking
saying-
update
I'm
guys?
sa-
Like,
I'm
it's a podcast. Nigga,
I'm
talk.
saying, if you give me a fucking chance,
Nigga, I'm giving you a chance.
I'm
Every
trying
time
to
I'm
explain.
telling you to talk,
All right, so be quiet.
And anytime I say something,
Be
it's just
quiet
like,
then.
what the fuck?
I'm
nigga,
saying
talk.
there's other ways to expound on your information about Black History Month other than watching Sports Center or the news when they give you
Well,
the
we were
same.
making a sports topic.
All right,
And I said
and now-
one thing sports related.
Okay, and now
you
we're
took it
going-
to,
no,
well, you don't do this.
I'm going
into.
I'm going into the reason why you can find other information about how things won't be the same or we're being controlled or whatever that meant. I'm saying you can go and find different other pieces of Black History Month that aren't thrown in our face every year. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Speaking of all this, did you guys happen to catch You People?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet. I want to. I've heard some.
It
mixed
has a
reviews.
lot. It has a lot to do with what we're talking about.
How so?
You know, black and white relationships and all that stuff, which is why the You People.
So
was,
what's the plot? Like I seen this
it's
mad.
a
a
white
white-
Jewish guy who has a podcast who quits his job and just chases this black woman, Lauren London, and fall in love, and he has to deal with like her super black Muslim dad,
Okay, I
who's
saw
Eddie
that
Murphy,
clip.
and they have to deal
And
with
her
like
absent-minded mother and
the
father.
mother is like I wouldn't say his mom is racist, but she's obsessed with
No, her
with-
mom is absent-minded. So her mom, yeah.
I'm talking about Seth
Jonah's.
Rogen.
Yeah, no,
Jonah Hill's
Jonah.
mom.
Yeah. Jonah's mom is
And Jonah
removed.
Hill's mom is Julia Dreyfus.
yeah.
Okay.
Elaine.
Jonah Hill's mom is removed from reality in regards to black people. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like she
but
doesn't
she wasn't
get
racist. She was trying to learn it, but it was off the way it comes off as fucked up.
Okay.
It's not genuine in how she's not sensitive to the obvious
Yeah.
issues that
Yeah.
Lauren's character has
She's
to
got
deal with.
like
and go
racial
through.
blind spots, is what you're saying.
She's oblivious.
Okay.
She's oblivious.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. She's absent-minded
So
to
there's lots of
obvious.
So I'll,
moments
gi- so I'll give you an
where-
example.
Okay.
There was a moment where they had like a party and she didn't know the difference between like wigs and extensions and like
Okay.
So the next day she goes up to her and she's like, I've been doing my research on black hairstyles and shit like that. And Lauren London's like, what?
Right.
The fuck? Like I'm not a doll. Like
There's never a moment you could say that sentence and it's like, oh well, thank you for
right.
that. And it's like, just,
But at the same token, I'm like, well, at least she's trying to learn, but she doesn't have to speak on it in that
right.
sense.
I mean, like, I guess these are real conversations that I'm sure mixed couples probably deal with, and it's a thing of like, you don't have to make it awkward that you
Okay.
don't know my history as you're not supposed to know it, but when there's an opportunity and time to do it, it shouldn't be you being so just like, what's the word I'm looking for? So just blatant in your ignorance.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't want to project your blatant, you being that blatantly ignorant.
Right.
It should always be the person like explaining like this is why this is this way, this that, or ask questions that aren't just like, you're being funny. Or you're really trying to be
in that situation, a simple conversation instead of like everything she was saying would have been good. Like like if I started dating a white man and his mom's like, I don't know shit about your culture, but I want to learn. I'd be more receptive to that than like I googled Dominican hairstyles
bro,
and like how to comb out curly hair in case you give me a granddaughter. Or
it's
something
like,
like that.
bro, like I'm not a resort. Like, don't look up things to do and like, oh, I want to try this. And I'm like, no, bro, like this is my life. This is my culture. This is how I.
So I didn't see the movie, but I'm gonna assume that it was written in the style of.
Well, Kenya Barris, Kenya Barris wrote it. Kenya and Jonah Hill.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume that it was, and correct me if I'm wrong. It was like written in the style of, oh, she means well. She's just doing all the wrong things of going about it.
But see, and I think that
the way she received it, it almost got to the point where it's like, yo, is she doing this on purpose? Like, is she like?
That's how it comes across.
Okay.
It's like you can mean well without being blatantly disrespectful.
Okay.
Like I could say like, hey, listen, like just so you know, as we are like mixing cultures and mixing lives together, there are some things that I'm just gonna not have any input or any just talking points. So it would help if you could help me understand certain things, and that could be for Jonah's side too as well. So like, I think that's the conversation. That how do you have the conversation without being insanely awkward or oblivious or ignorant?
Because I feel like Jonah was more cultured. Like his best friend on the show was a
gay
lesbian black girl.
Sam J, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jonah seemed more cultured.
Well, yeah. So okay,
well, he was because he's into the culture, and that's what he was saying. He was like, yo, I don't remember that, like the whole Drake thing.
That shit was hilarious.
That was good though. That was good, right?
I'm certified. I love Drake.
Yeah, like they were breaking down a different type of Drake.
Okay.
Like the heart that he was like, well, I'm Views Drake, and then I want to be CLB Drake, and then I might be Take Care Drake, where I'm sitting because Drake's Jewish and so that when you do see it, you'll see like how they tried to package that whole Drake sequence, which was well written, I will say. But you'll get it. You'll like it. I think you'll like it.
No, I think I will. It looked great, and I think
Eddie Murphy did great.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy killed it.
It's just it's a bunch of funny people in that movie that I want to check out. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna check that out very, very soon. But
I think Mike Epps was in it too.
Mike Epps was in it. Yep.
God,
it was really
that's
funny.
a great cast.
Yeah, Nia Long is Lauren's mother. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Young Miami was in it, and Lala.
Yeah. I saw Schultz in it too. I think he was. He had Andrew Schultz. I know he had a.
Yes, he was in it. He was at the bachelor party.
Cameo in there. Bunch of people was in that movie, man. It looked good. I gotta check it out though. But it was funny because like I saw a lot of like commentary about it like online, just about like biracial couples and like
yeah, it definitely brings up a topic.
It's definitely. I mean, I didn't see the movie, but I'm assuming that. The one thing that I saw a lot about online was, man, how can somebody like Jonah Hill get somebody like Lauren London and blah, blah, blah. And like people really like body shaming or fat shaming or white shaming a dude or whatever. And then like, I think a lot of people don't realize like Lauren London's biracial also. So like, then people saw photos of her parents and they were just like, oh, well, this is clearly how.
But actually, the character was fully black.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So
yeah, like that.
People are removing like the characters from the actual actors.
That's what I saw. They were like, "Yo, you're comparing like her real parents to like a fictional character.
Yeah.
Like that's not you can't compute that."
Gotcha. God,
and then clearly, a lot of y'all motherfuckers that didn't watch Entourage because Turtle dated Lauren London as well.
Turtle shot out of his range consistently.
Yeah. So if we're gonna shame anybody, let's go back to Entourage and let's start there.
He shot out of his range.
Oh, Turtle had some Hall of Fame range on his game. Like he was bronze. He was 60s on everything, but 3-point range, he was a full 90. He shot out of his range.
And listen, don't ever be afraid to shoot your shot because.
Well, okay. Shoot within your range. Shoot within your range.
Because sometimes we just like funny people to be around or like cool people.
I feel like shooting out your range is just like, how good are you with rejection? It's like,
I'm great with rejection. So, like I just like.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not one of these niggas that get upset because a girl says no.
It's missing the layups at
What's up?
It's missing layups that bothers you.
Missing the okay. All right. It's when
If you miss an open layup, like nigga, you fumbled the pussy. Like of course I'd be upset about that. Any man would, but like
Fumble the pussy is comedy.
we've all fumbled pussy in our lifetime. Like let's
Just
not
look
be.
at my head.
Listen,
now are we talking
you
about?
can talk yourself out of pussy a lot.
Oh, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Fumble the pussy. That's what I meant.
All right. So are we talking about fumbling the pussy that like you really want, or fumbling something where you're just like, man, I'll just
You was
take
bored
it,
that day?
and you still don't get it, you know? Because I think that's worse.
That's worse.
Yeah,
no, you're
that's
just.
Because it's like,
think
I don't even like you. I just wanted to fuck and I can't.
Yeah.
Or
that's-
you're just a
that's
dweeb.
missing the
No,
way.
you're just a dweeb then. that's just you. Like you have no game or whatever. If you fumble pussy you don't want.
You ever been in that situation where
No,
like
I've never fumbled pussy I don't want.
No, not that you don't want, but it's like,
Have I
But
talk-
it's like
It's
you've definitely messed with. We've all done it. We've all like messed with somebody who was just like, you know what? You know what I usually go for, but
You mean settling?
we're gonna make not settling, but there was just something different about this person. You gave it a shot, and then like as you're giving it the shot, and you're thinking, you know,
like, yo, you're not even my type.
you're not even my type, and then they
And you
still
reject
don't.
me?
Yeah, you've never.
Wait, what are y'all asking?
Clearly, you've been in
I'm
that
trying to.
situation.
Like, wait, what are you asking?
So in your single days, have you ever started like kind of liking somebody that usually you wouldn't like? That's not your type at all.
Isn't
But
that-
something
isn't-
about them is like intriguing to you.
Lo, you know your range.
And then
So isn't that settling?
No, it's
No.
not settling because they don't fuck with you. So then you're like,
So why am I fucking with them?
Because you're trying to shoot your shot and they shoot
Oh,
you
because
down.
I'm bored.
Yes.
Oh, the
you've-
bored pussy?
But they end up shooting you down. And you're like, damn, bitch, I don't even really like you. Like, I just.
That's toxic behavior.
Okay.
So you've never been toxic a little bit.
Yeah, in relationships, yeah.
Not in a relationship. but-
Slightly toxic.
No, I would say I think.
Y'all,
okay.
y'all, so you're
So you-
admitting to wasting someone's time that you didn't even want.
No, you don't end up getting to waste it because they shoot you down.
Yeah.
They reject you.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You've never had somebody show you rhythm, and you were just like, "You cool, but I'm straight." And then like
I
maybe
know-
they just wear you down for a little bit. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna talk to them and see what's up. And then you talk and see what's up, and like after that, the rhythm's off, and like they turn you
No,
down.
because I know my rhythm ends. I know when my rhythm ends. I know when the song stops. That's when the rhythm stops. Like if we're not gonna continue to dance and continue to do this bullshit, like just continue mentally to do this bullshit, like bro, I'm cool on that. Like if I know you're not there, I know it's not there, whether I want you or not. It's just what's the point?
I see that. I see that.
That's
That's,
just- I mean,
very
that's just me.
admirable. That's very admirable.
It's just like what's the point? Like what are we doing here? I mean, you probably wasted a nigga time plenty of times, right? Yeah.
you've never wasted nobody's time.
What do you mean wasted their time?
You waste niggas time.
What do you mean? Why are you talking like you know me?
like there's
fuck I be
like,
doing?
Lo,
I'm
there's-
gonna leave
there's-
that alone.
Lo.
Well, what do you mean by wasting someone's time?
Wasting a nigga time, you don't want that nigga, but you still wasting his time.
Once in what sense?
Probably not.
It's like going out with him. I'm not saying fucking, just like going out with him, talking to
Yeah,
him.
of
like,
course.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
You
so
mean
waste.
led someone on?
Yes.
Not intentionally.
I was
No,
more.
and you're gonna understand because you know me as a person. Sometimes I don't understand when someone's trying to fuck with me versus like just trying to be cool with me. Sometimes I don't get the difference. I have
yeah.
so many homies that I'm like, all right, well, cool, we could do this.
I think we're old enough to understand when the two can be
Unless you
separate.
tell me directly, I think you just try and be cool.
Okay, I can respect that.
I can see that. I can see that.
And then when they say something, I'm like, oh, that's what you thought this was. Yeah, nah, I'm not interested.
Damn. We just talk about Jonah Hill shooting in or out of his range, but like when
But
you're like
it's a movie.
When you're friend zoned. I mean, we're just using not real life examples, but just whatever philosophically. Like when you're in the friend zone and you're the last to know it.
And you're the last to know
Nah,
it.
I've always known like, yeah, okay. First 2, 3, 4 experiences with this, I'm like, yeah, I ain't getting nowhere. And I'm
How
not
can
even,
you- how
and
can
I'm not
you
even gonna
tell?
make it a big deal.
Is there a way that you can tell?
You're very much a realist when it comes to
Bro,
people
like
you're
that's
with.
how you have to approach
Did
shit.
she have to call you like bro or something for you
Nah,
to know?
no, bro.
Did she have to dap you
I
up?
done fuck bitches that call me bro plenty of times.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That ain't weird. It was some good sex, I'll tell you that much.
That's you shooting out the friend zone though.
No, see, like that's not shooting out the friend zone because it's an unspoken language to the one that to the friend that you fuck. It's an unspoken language because like neither one of you are asking for it.
Yeah.
both of you are just waiting to see who's going to dip their toe in the pool. That's all. That's all. Either one. Who's gonna do it first?
Okay.
And like you that look and that the body
But
language.
I feel like you're so practical. You don't give it enough time. Like if you don't feel like the first 2 times, just like fuck it, I'm off. There's people who go for months.
That's the rhythm part. That's the rhythm thing. So like if that rhythm dies out, it's like, all right, let me just not make this awkward. But if that rhythm is still like, we got it, I'm like, all right, who's gonna dip in first? And as soon as someone dips in, it's like, all right, go time.
All right. So, like you said, Rosy, like
that was my experience. I'm not speaking for you or him.
In my single days, I was the most oblivious.
I'm so oblivious to shit like that.
I would not know unless like you flat out tell me. Like I could know good rhythm. Like if I know, I'm like, oh shit, she really feeling me, right?
I'm just dumb then.
But it's gotta you gotta hit me over the head with it though. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to tell me. Like yo, I want to take you out or I want to do this, so I could be like, oh, yeah, nah. Okay, no, sorry.
A lot
that's
of
what we're doing.
The key term that I've always heard, and like the synonymous term that I've always heard when I've dipped my toe in is like, when you gonna stop playing?
That's your go-to line.
Or
if I hear that from that, when you gonna stop playing?
You know what I hear? You
you
play a lot. You play too much. I do. I play hella games. What you want to play? I got them in the crib.
Cause I'm doing the same shit. I'm so fucking like I'm so friendly, and I'm just like a social butterfly. And then you run into people, and then like you have these different experiences, and then, like one drink leads to another, and then now you're just talking shit, and this, that, and the third, and they catch you. Like at the table or in the corner.
Catch you at a vulnerable moment.
And they be like, so when you gonna stop playing? I'm like, and then I'm like, what you mean?
Yeah.
Lo, when you gonna text me when you get home? All right, I got you.
Niall.
No, that's never now.
Oh, that's true.
There's never now. Lo, when you gonna stop playing? All right, I got you. All right, let's get to it.
Yeah, I think I'm just dumb for shit like that. Because then I also don't want to be like conceited and assume everybody's trying to speak to me.
See, that's
Like, I can't
that was my
assume.
thing. Like, cause
I can't assume.
You also gotta just be cool about shit. Like, you gotta just like joke around and not make it awkward, not make it obvious. Like you can't be like,
look. So you try to fuck?
you can't do that.
Not even make eye contact. So you try to fuck?
Like, bro, you cannot do that.
Look out the side.
Like, nigga, no, like that's scaring the hoes, bro.
She'll be like, what? Huh? What'd you say? Mine said it.
Like, that's scaring the hoes. Like, yo, bro, you trying to leave? Like, no, nigga, I'm not. I got my Uber outside. Like, nah, let me come. Like, bro, like, you can't do that, bro. But fellas, if she ever say, when you gonna stop playing, that is the green light. I swear on everything I love. When you gonna stop playing?
Speaking of green lights, Empire State Building.
oh god,
That was a segue.
that is a hell of a segue, man.
Leave it to the white man to make the segue. I love it. I'm playing. I'm joking.
This past weekend, the NFC, obviously the Super Bowl was coming up this week, and I don't know if they've been doing this for a long time. I'm sure they have, and we just weren't
No, I don't think
paying that much attention.
I don't
to
think
it.
that. I can't remember though.
Here's the thing, because the Empire State Building will light up different colors for like different events, teams, like organizations, like all that type of stuff. And I'm guessing like the NFL like had some deal with the Empire State Building, like, hey, the winner of the NFC, the winners of the conference championships, we're gonna light up.
Now, see, okay,
the buildings.
If that's the context of what this situation is, then I'm not necessarily mad. Like if there's a deal in place and if they're obligated to do it, then it's just like, oh, okay, professionally, I get that.
Yeah, like
we thought probably they were just doing it to be.
Oh, the context was terrible. Like it was just like, yo, New York City lighting up your conference rival, your I-95 rivals colors is fucking crazy. And I heard and the worst jokes about it was like, listen, they've been trying to use the green and white lights forever. The Jets just don't give them a reason to. I was just like, that's crazy.
Goddamn.
I gotta sing a little bit.
A little bit.
Damn.
Can we call this episode "Context is Everything"?
Context is everything.
This is
Well,
what you want.
sure is. God damn.
Why are you?
Because
But Uzi gonna be at the
Philly-
Super Bowl? I
No,
mean, he
Uzi
gotta-
walked him out.
he got to walk by the Super Bowl
First
now
of all,
too.
that was hilarious to me because he's just so little.
He
walking
looked
in front of all
he
these
looked like
men.
one of the players' sons.
Yeah,
Like if he didn't have them rock chains on, I'm like, who's this little bastard walking them out?
little badass kid walking these
How
men
did he
out.
get into the tunnel?
This ain't what you want. With
And
his
the
little,
dance is
with his
such
little
a-
pressed hair.
It's such a little kid dance too. I was like, as soon as I saw that shit, I'm like, oh god, the kids are gonna eat that shit up.
I mean, technically, he is a little kid.
I mean, the
love
cheering,
Uzi.
the cheering gonna eat that up, yo.
Yeah, it's just not for us. But I respect it.
Oh,
Man. Like that's
big-
that's a huge
Biggest
record.
song on the planet right now.
And technically, that's a Jersey.
Oh yeah, that's a Jersey
It's
Club
not,
record.
it's not a Philly.
But Jersey, Philly, you know, they
No,
share.
no, we don't share shit.
South,
think they
what is it,
do.
South Jersey, right next to Philly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
It's
very
Camden.
close.
Yeah, I mean, it's Camden, Burlington.
Damn.
Yeah,
like
South
extra
Jersey and Philly, it's pretty close to each other. So I'm
They
sure
are,
you
but
know.
it's not the same.
I'm
Jersey
sure
is
that's
Jersey,
why
Philly is
that's
Philly.
where Uzi got the inspiration from. Like he went to
Oh,
the
Jersey
producer
Club,
and
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
of
yeah,
course.
like give me some Jersey Club records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
goddamn,
that Jersey Club shit is.
I love that
I
song.
love Jersey Club though.
But I'm not, man. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not mad at what Uzi's doing with that record. Like him and Corla Ray, that player shit. Those records are just
'Cause
destroying everything and anything.
Yeah.
So that's fucking dope for them.
Is there something to these young artists like tapping into like nostalgia of shit that we like for us to be like, I don't listen to these new niggas, but these two, I'm like, yeah, fuck with them. Because I feel that like that sometimes.
no, but that's the cycle of what hip hop and R&B
Yeah.
was. So it's like we're just the old niggas now looking at them, like just
Yeah.
like how Puff and Puff and Big and Pac and Dre, Curtis Mayfield and Al Green and the Whispers and Dramatics and all of them were looking at them like, oh, look at these young women. Like, yeah,
Whippersnappers.
it's literally a cycle. Like all right, so now it's us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So now we're like, King Combs sampling Lil C's and Kim. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like these records are still really, really, detrimental to when we go out and we getting ready and like brings us back to high school, 96, 97, 98, college parties. So it's like, I'm not mad at it. Like I don't have to necessarily think it's good, but I get it because we did it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
So
fuck
it's-
with Jersey Club growing up?
Yeah, I mean, because I went to college in Baltimore.
Okay.
So I was
So there's Baltimore Club down there too.
Yeah, I mean, I was exposed to that, but like growing up in high school, yeah, we had the Jersey Club music. Like, I don't know, follow.
Watch out for the big girl.
Yeah, like all the
Watch out
yeah.
for the
When we
big
went
girl.
to what's the club in Sayreville?
Abyss.
Abyss.
Yes. You threw it back.
Yeah.
Sayreville. I'm like Sayreville.
That's
I only
it
was
was
to
like- I
Sayreville
think it was
for
like-
Abyss.
It was like Route 18 or Route 130
Yeah.
or some shit like that. But yeah, like that. There was that.
DJ Walla
Yeah,
parties and
Walla,
shit.
yeah, shout out to Walla. But yeah, we were in Abyss all the time, like for high school, like Friday nights, Saturdays, and that Jersey Club shit was ringing the fuck off, bro.
Goddamn.
Even when we came back from college,
Follow me.
we went right.
Follow me.
So it's like I get it. It's like
Sorry, I didn't grow up with that.
No, damn, you missed the time.
she grew up with Illmatic and John
I
Blaze.
was-
Not really. You was,
North
you was
Carolina.
yeah, you was Mason Dixon line. You got a little mix of
Oh,
everything.
she was in North Carolina, yeah.
North Carolina don't really have I mean, they have a little bit of a hip hop identity, but it's not as you know.
Nah, we
Now they
didn't have
do.
it back then.
Now they do, yeah, because of
They didn't have
Cole.
shit back then.
But even Cole is more like
We had Petey Pablo.
right, exactly.
Cole was more Nas and Ye and
Yeah,
all,
like,
there's
Cole,
no
like-
identity.
I know Cole's a North Carolina guy, but like New York holds Cole like very close to our hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Queens
like,
holds Cole very close. St.
Yeah.
John's and he's identifiable more in New York than he is in North. I mean now
for sure.
Yeah.
Back when coming up, he was.
because it's not really like a distinct. Well, I don't know a distinctive like North Carolina sound. There's not
or
like
accent or like
Yeah, I mean, there's I wouldn't know.
no, there's not.
They wouldn't know. They're just very. They're a very in the middle state. Like they're perfectly.
They're chameleons.
They are exactly where they should be.
blend in.
All right, not too much.
I'm not trying
No,
to.
we're not trying to play.
All
that.
right.
Play out, but you know, it's you
You
know.
just don't look North Carolinian when we see you.
Yeah,
I mean, been gone for a
You
while.
look Fordham Road.
the heights have taken you.
That looks nice.
Wow.
Fordham Road.
Fordham Road.
Moving them packs. Sorry.
Rosy was eating a sandwich before. She was like, you should never chop an onion. I was like, chop an onion? I'm like, what you talking about?
I said you should always chop the onion. He goes, what? I was like,
What you was talking about? I was like, almost dry.
I was like, what the fuck are you thinking?
I was like, nah, because the way Rosy sounds
Miss
so
17.5 over here.
because Rosy sounds so uptown when she talks.
Yeah.
So the way she said it, I was like, chop an onion. I'm like, what you talking about?
That nigga immediately
I was like,
thought of
red
like
onions,
paid in
Kaz,
full.
the salad. He's like, oh.
She's like, no, my sandwich. I was like, oh, my bad.
Should have a brick in here somewhere. Oh, that's real funny.
God damn, yo.
This ain't what you want.
But yeah, that excuse me. That the Empire State Building being lit up.
How you? I mean, you're the Giants fan. You should.
I mean, like, but again, like, context is everything. And you told me that the Empire State Building has some sort of deal with the NFL.
Like when the world, like whoever won the World Cup, like they lit up in their
so,
colors.
Again, so if that's what he said.
No, I'm just. I mean,
Just showing love.
Oh, you wasn't. That's
I don't know if there's.
solidified.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, so
spitballing.
hypothetically, if that was
Because
the case,
they did it for the AFC team too. It wasn't just
Right.
like we're Eagles fans, blah blah blah. It's like AFC team and NFC
Now,
team.
okay,
That's what it
so
was.
now if they just did it for the Eagles,
Exactly.
I'd have felt
Pissed.
like Reggie White or Randall Cunningham or Little Uzi climbed to the top of that building and turned the
First
green
of
and
all,
white switch
little
on.
Uzi could never. You know how long it would take him?
Yo, at that point, like, yo,
Little
With
Uzi
his
couldn't
little
climb
legs.
that.
Oh.
you just have to like shoot him up there like a cannon. Like,
Right.
Nah, hold on. Let me stop joking about Uzi because he got hands, so I'm gonna chill. And he from Philly. He got hands.
Crazy.
I seen
He is
that. I seen
crazy.
that fight on South Street. That nigga got hands.
He's crazy
I'm
because he's
cool.
small. He's angry.
I was about to say, like, small angry people. I don't want to fight them. They
Hold on,
don't.
so-
Shout
They
out to
don't run
Niles
out of
G.
energy.
Shout out to Niles G.
Shout out Niles. Oh, Niles, it wasn't me this time.
CEO.
It was not me this time, Niles. So wait, speaking of the Eagles and all that, who you guys think gonna take it?
I'm just watching the game to watch it because I'm damn sure not rooting for Philly.
but
I'm damn sure not rooting for Philly.
Yeah, I honestly think the Chiefs are gonna win though. Like,
can
I
go-
know,
it
I know
can
the
go either-
Eagles.
it can go either way.
The Eagles are the better team.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just done betting against Patrick Mahomes at this point. Like, he's one of those folks. I'm just like, yeah, they got a better team, but they got this motherfucker.
This is one of those games that can really, really go like to the wall. Like they just like going back and forth.
Yeah, lots of points, lots of
or
touchdowns.
somebody's gonna get their ass blown out.
The Eagles been blowing people out.
Yeah, like the Eagles
what I'm
are,
saying.
they've got all pros on every level. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is an MVP candidate. Like, they've been the best team in the NFC since the first day of the season, and they're there for a reason. I think
They win, he gets the MVP.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you never know.
Can't. It's over. Like, they vote after the season.
What I think he's talking about Super Bowl MVP. No?
Oh, I'm talking about in regular MVP.
Oh, no, that's a regular season award. So they do the NFL honors thing the night before.
So they already voted.
Yeah, so they have an award show called like NFL
No,
honors.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's already solidified who the MVP is.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
regular season.
I got
But, I mean, the Eagles are clearly the better team. Like, I love the Jalen Hurts story.
Is it on
Like,
paper or just period?
I think like statistically they're the better team too. You know what I mean?
And then just
But-
on the field, just
and it's
raw, like
not
raw
by
stuff.
a lot, but like the
No.
Chiefs are like right there. But my whole thing is like the whole Jalen Hurts story is so fucking ill though, because it's
Yes.
like, you know, I remember that game in Alabama and when he had the dreads and shit.
Yeah.
And
But then the next year
he
redeemed
wasn't-
himself.
He wasn't even like he was like the first. Like, I remember, you know, Alabama wasn't like big on quarterbacks for a while. They were just motherfuckers that would draft like
Big
these
defensive
hosses.
men,
Yeah,
running
like-
backs, receivers.
Yeah, so like I remember Jalen Hurts being like the first like quarterback that was like, but he was
High
like
profile.
he was like a running quarterback on some like, you know, not Vic, but like he was more mobile.
Yeah.
But people thought like, you know stereotypes with black quarterbacks.
That
they're
wasn't the
like,
style for a program like Alabama.
right? They're
Yeah.
like, he's not a stand in the pocket guy
He's
and
not
blah
a
blah
standard
blah.
quarterback. He's not polished.
Right.
Gotcha.
And it was weird because it's like, damn, like I'd never seen. I remember that championship game where he gets subbed out for Tua Tagovailoa,
Yep.
and it was just like, you know, Tua was like the highly rated like true freshman coming in, and you know he was. We've all seen what happened with that game and getting that game winner.
Tua
What was
just-
it? Was
yeah,
it to
Tua-
Waddle that he threw it to, or?
Like off the rip when
Yeah,
he had that
the
run,
game
he had that
winner.
go route,
Yeah,
or that
yeah.
go route.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot who he threw. It was either Waddle or it was
I think it might have
Judy.
been. I think it was Waddle.
One of those guys. But
That was a clean ass route.
Jalen Hurts, like right after he gets like pulled in like the biggest game of his career, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they interview him. And he's just basically like, you know, you could see in his face, he's like, yeah, you know, this motherfucker just won a national championship. Like, you should be happy. But he got subbed out for a freshman quarterback, and that freshman quarterback has like the greatest moment of any freshman quarterback.
I mean, listen, like
ever.
It's
and he handled it so well. Like,
and here's the thing that I'm not gonna like about, you know, because, you know, for the next 2 weeks we're gonna see a lot of, you know, one-on-one profiles,
right?
You know, with Patrick and Kelsey and the two brother Kelseys and Jalen, and I've seen a lot of I think past profiles about that Alabama game.
Yeah.
And a lot of these different pundits are asking him that same question. And it's just like, all right, like, bro, that moment has passed, because even after that year they won the national championship, they came back and played Georgia again. Yeah. And he had a phenomenal performance.
Well, he transferred afterwards. So Tua was the quarterback there. And then after
it was the SEC championship game against Georgia.
Right. So no, it was the college football championship against Georgia. He gets subbed out. The next year he transfers to Oklahoma.
So what year did he win the SEC? Because like I forgot what program I was watching, and they said like he lost. He got traded. He got subbed out.
Yeah. So,
and then the next year
he goes
came
to the
back.
Big 12. So Oklahoma, I think, was in the Big 12 that year.
Okay.
And they won that conference. And he was still like a Heisman Trophy finalist and all this stuff. Like he still has a phenomenal season. Still gets drafted in the NFL. All that stuff. But you know, one of the most. That is something that could have like ruined an athlete's life. Like we've seen that shit like break people and like never.
I mean, especially being as young as you are.
Yeah,
the kids and they're babies. Just in comparison to like where they are now, and you know, you got a program like Alabama that they don't take any shit, and it's like they're on these niggas' asses every fucking day, and the last thing you want to do is on a national platform like that, in front of the world, being told without being told you're not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then someone else lower tier.
And not only that, like
someone else lower tier than you show you up.
Oh yeah. It's like I think in the back of your mind,
it's even like, fuck this.
Even if you want the team to win, you're just like,
you want to be the one.
If they showed anything that let them know, like, oh man, like, okay.
Yeah.
We got by, but it wasn't like a clear-cut thing. Like, no, Tua like won that game for them. Yep. And he was a freshman, so they were like, oh yeah. He's the guy now. You're not getting this job back.
And while Jalen can be in his feelings, it's like, bro, I still got the ring.
All right. Now fast forward now.
And now here he is in Philly.
You see where Tua's at. You know what I'm saying?
Had a very kind of troublesome season.
Yeah, because of the injuries.
No,
but
not based on
played well.
Played very well.
Had his first like really good season. But you know, like it's crazy how that all sort of worked out. Where it's like now he is a game away from winning the Super Bowl. Where like that moment right there could have very easily been like the last time we ever saw that dude.
And he was saying in like one of the press conferences about the front office like having doubts about drafting him too. Philly. And it's like now this man has really shut up every critic, every pundit, every fan, every doubter, every unknown person who doesn't know but now knows who this kid is. And it's granted I'm a big Giants fan and I hate the Eagles, but I mean,
just
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I can't. I'm bitter. Yeah, they beat us 31-7, so it's like, or whatever we lost by.
Beat you down.
They beat us down, but yeah, at least we were in the playoffs. But I can't. I'm joking. I'm just joking. God, I love the fact that Jalen's getting his recognition, and he deserves it. Bro.
I hope. And I've always thought about this, man, but I'm only gonna bring this up because, like, I hope they didn't make him cut his dreads because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know about all that.
Because, you know, like with black quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, especially coming out of college, there's always like sort of stigmas about like, you know, oh, maybe he's got to change positions when he comes to the NFL, whatever. And even like lining up under center in Alabama, it just looked like odd, looked like a running back because of the, you know, the dreads or whatever.
Yeah, but when he launched that shit 75 yards, we know exactly who the fuck he was.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just feel like there's certain biases with like specific, like coaches and like, you know.
I mean, that bias starts, I mean, like, I don't want to get too.
I mean, the NFL got some racist shit to deal with.
I know, but that starts in our school systems as well. Like, how many countless stories have you seen where administrators, teachers, officials make these young black and
That's why I'm hoping it was his decision.
Yeah,
I hope it was just like, I just felt like doing it.
But that's
If
why
I-
it starts at it yet. So it's possible
Yeah.
that could be a reason. But so yeah, I agree with you. I hope it was his choice to be like, let me re-identify myself,
Right.
even though he didn't need to.
Right,
You know what I mean, like
It's just-
that's his identity.
But we've heard, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've heard stories about that shit before where it's like, you got to look more professional. You got to look more like a quarterback. You got to this, that, and third. And like, just quarterbacks don't have dreads. Like, they just don't.
But that's one of the reasons why I love Cam Newton so much.
Yeah.
His
bro.
unorthodox style, how he
you
looked.
can't.
No, I said Cam, bro.
Oh,
I'm just
Cam.
like, damn.
Cam was just one of those ones. But to the point of the conversation, I'm glad he never.
I was such a Cam Newton fan,
I
bro.
still am. Why not? I mean,
Not playing football.
well, no.
I thought he'd still be playing football at this
No,
time.
yeah, no, I still am, but yeah.
Injuries, man. They ran him like a bus, man. Like every down, they were running him like a running back, and now he's not even.
I mean, I
he's
think
podcasting now.
that's also like
It's facts. Like he's doing Twitch and podcast streams now and shit. Like, fuck, Cam Newton. I
That's
thought
just
Cam
how
Newton was
you
gonna have
said-
a
yo, it's just how you
15-year
said it.
career. Like, he should have the career that Aaron Rodgers has, where he's still, 15, 16, 17, 18 years in there, still doing that. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's the first Super Bowl with 2 black quarterbacks, and I feel like you, right? Like, I'm not the
but
biggest
what?
Eagles fan,
Oh, yeah.
but it's like, it's black quarterbacks, man. Like, I'm gonna root for your success because I
Right.
just know how much bullshit that you probably have to deal with.
Yeah.
Just having to play that position. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's why I say damn when I think of Cam Newton, because it's like
he should have been there.
they thought, Cam is one of the first of like many black QBs that came in and delivered as like a number 1 overall pick in a franchise,
Right,
but
right.
they fucking ran him they ran him the shit out of him. And now he's, he lost his fastball. Like, he can't, do shit.
I mean, like, yes, you're right. The franchise ran him into the ground. I do think that's also just as who he is as a player.
Yeah.
I think maybe the organization or the coaching staff didn't monitor or try to help find different paths or pockets for him to succeed in. So that's the unfortunate thing. But Cam is a great individual. Highly intelligent. But it sucks that this
Yeah.
nigga's not.
I just be watching his Instagram, like his podcast and stuff. I'm just like,
I'm not mad at it.
You should still be playing.
it's like, fam. You should
Yeah, I mean, you should, but it's just like, yo,
Like, they're gonna. I mean, granted, he's a Hall of Famer. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna build a statue of him in Carolina and all that shit. Like,
maybe
he took them to a
maybe
Super
this
Bowl.
was the path he was supposed to take. Maybe
Maybe.
something might have been on the horizon from in a negative way on the field,
Yeah.
and maybe this was the way to take him off and give more of a presence or more knowledge or more information or more just a different side of him. Maybe like that's maybe what it was. But as a sports fan, as a fanatic like you are, bro, you should have been
I think
MVPs racked up and
we're gonna hear a lot of stories in the next few weeks about
black quarterbacks.
black history and black quarterbacks. And I just think
your kryptonite.
I'm just thinking.
No, he's gonna watch it on the news.
What is Morning Joe?
He's gonna watch it on the
sorry,
news
his morning show.
or read about it in the newspaper.
Damn it. Langston Hughes again.
I have a dream speech again. Nah, just kidding. We're gonna hear a lot of stories about black
As we
quarterbacks,
should, as we should.
and I just think it's just so appropriate that like Jalen Hurts is a part of this moment because like there was a lot of black quarterbacks don't get a long ass rope like that, man. Like this is the first time ever we got just like all right black quarterbacks. Right? Like we got guys like I'm so like progress isn't like a fucking Super Bowl winning MVP, like whatever. Progress is being mediocre. Progress is like Teddy Bridgewater, just being like, just having a job. Just whenever you need a backup quarterback, you can go to Teddy.
Yo,
and
just
you know he can do the job.
just waking up and making sure your key card still works.
Word, like
That's it.
fuck.
That's it.
Black mediocrity is really what we should be celebrating in Black history. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Just me? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The point I'm trying to make is, motherfuckers.
Rosie,
I'm just saying. People shouldn't have to shoot for the moon to be treated as important and be able to do a job that anybody can fucking do, no matter what you look like.
As the Black History Month spokesperson on this show.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna Photoshop all the koofies. all them shits, bro.
Listen, I'm not. Oh shit! I'm not trying to get too deep, and like this is, but just obviously, but just to your point, Kaz, about mediocrity, we always, as Black, just not as Black athletes, just Black, politicians, Black entertainers, Black educators, Black doctors, this, that, and the third. We always have to do twice as well to be considered average.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Yes, and it sucks.
Terrible delivery, Kaz.
Terrible.
Message received. Delivery trash.
Received very well.
I took the long way to get there, but I got
the long way, bro.
No,
you took the long, muddy road to get to a clear.
I will do that.
Yeah, we know. That's why sneakers are always dirty when you deliver those messages. Not those. Those are good.
These are very clear. Those are good.
Do you have socks on?
Yes, I do.
Where are they?
Yeah, where are they? Are they like in the pocket or the pocket of the shoe? No, there's a lot of pockets in that shit. No
pockets.
Oh, there's no pockets in those. Are those Patrick Ewings?
Yo, don't come on my Ewings, bro.
The Ewings came at me.
Kaz, why are you wearing low?
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't realize this
The
is how it
Ewings came
looked.
at me.
The Ewings came at me, bro.
Why you got ankle socks with them high tops?
That's a question. Why do you have that? Why do you do that?
Can I be completely honest?
When are you not?
I had no idea this is how I was gonna look until I put the shoes on the way out. And I was just like, I'm not going back upstairs.
So you wearing ankle socks when it's 30
I could
degrees
have worn
outside?
some different socks. It's not that cold out.
What?
It's not that cold out.
Your ankles are saying otherwise.
You ain't put lotion on?
I mean,
Niggas' ankles as white as Ashley's
nah, bro. That's
Rosy sweater.
That's just you know what it is? It's the grayscale that's
Niggas'
bouncing it
ankles
off,
as white
right?
as Tom Brady's
It's
lips.
because of the
What
gray
lips?
and the black.
What lips?
Stop.
It's making it feel and look a little bit more ashy than it should be. But
Those are leggings?
No, these are slacks, bro.
There's no slack in that. Good one, Jake. I like that.
Oh, Jake said ain't no
Damn,
shit.
everybody just got jokes today, huh? Is this what we doing?
Comedians.
Everybody's a comedian today. Huh?
Everybody's a stand-up comic.
Sneakers got jokes.
Laugh it up,
Your
guys.
sneakers missed the layup. That's the first time you can tell me my joke was corny.
Yeah, that was
You was waiting for that. You was waiting for that. You was waiting for
I like that one.
I'm
Which
gonna
one's
get
that
him.
one?
I'm gonna get him.
Press that one again.
I was like, next sneaker you drop?
I like that one.
He was waiting for that. I'll give you that. I'm shooting 95% today, so.
You was potting today. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd let you cook. I was like, damn, what would his
Low
bag?
cook. I mean,
You ever feel a heat in the back of your neck?
nigga. There been plenty of episodes. I'm like, damn, Kaz is
I'm like, this
killing my
nigga
shit.
whooping my
I'm like,
ass right now.
Now I've been waiting for this day. I'm like, especially after that Tim episode.
Wait, the one
niggas,
episode?
said
the
whooping
Tim,
your
like the
ass?
Tims, niggas was
Oh, the one with Neek?
yeah, niggas was killing me like randomly. I would wake up and be like, yo, Tim's
Yo.
Lowe's Tim. I'm like, what's up? Y'all still listening to this episode?
So Neek posted a picture, a video the other day, and I realized he just don't tie nothing.
No.
Like,
wear them
he
shit
had
like
on some
slippers.
sneakers and they weren't tied. I'm like, so you just don't tie shit.
He's not in a rush to go nowhere. He's not, he doesn't need to be sudden at all.
Yeah,
He's
at
just like,
all.
this motherfucker is
Nah,
No
but
sudden
yeah.
movements
I
ever.
had to get on Kaz's ass today. I had to cook today.
Lo, you won today, bro. You potted the fuck out of me today,
Salute,
man.
my
I
nigga.
can hold you.
It's a good one today, guys.
It was.
good.
Goddamn.
It's good.
So you're not gonna make a Super Bowl pick?
I'll go with the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah, I'll go
What
with
you got?
Chiefs.
I'm going to go with Philly.
You know, Philly. You kicked our ass in the fantasy league with Jalen Hurts, by the way. I thought you, bro. So first off, when we did the fantasy draft,
You saw how upset he got?
Because I drafted, you're not supposed
because
to
he
draft.
drafted Jalen Hurts like first,
And Josh Allen right after.
yeah. So I'm like, first
Nice,
off, why do you have
nice,
two quarterbacks? No,
nice,
not nice,
nice.
not nice. Well, you
Talk
know
to him, Rosy. What?
Nobody takes two quarterbacks with their first pick in
Well, I
the
did.
fantasy.
She did.
You did, and
Clearly
kicked our
she
fucking
unorthodox.
ass.
Duh. That's why she did it.
That's why I was just like, yo, how
I fuck with
terrible, how terrible were we not terrible, but like first off, you took Jalen Hurts first overall, not in your first pick. Jalen Hurts was probably at least a 4th or 5th round projected pick. Yeah. Now the motherfucker's probably gonna be MVP this year. So it's just like. Good call. Good call.
I honestly just picked the 2 quarterbacks that I like.
I remember you were just like, I just know this motherfucking name, so I'm just gonna pick.
Wait, what was the point total? Like, what was like the score?
I don't know, but I remember both weeks I played Rosy, she whooped me. Whooped me because she had Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts was dogging all season long. And then the off chance Jalen Hurts wasn't playing, she had Josh Allen, who was balling all
just balling all season.
I don't know why you mad at me for.
I'm not mad. I was just
she had 2 backup starter quarterbacks.
I wasn't mad. I was just shocked. I was impressed. I was just like,
nigga said if Jalen ain't gonna do it, Josh
will. And they both scored. Yeah.
I was like, it's not a 2 quarterback league. I was like, Rosy, you don't take 2 quarterbacks. She did this shit and she bust my ass.
Rosie sent the blueprint for the 2023-2024
draft
season.
Your quarterback
first. Draft your backup and draft your backup.
Right.
Oh shit!
That's a motherfucker win for you, goddamn it.
Go ahead,
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna take him again next year.
Exactly.
Well, see, now he's gonna be.
That's crazy.
He's gonna fuck around and be like top 5.
That's crazy.
So, gosh, I know so many people listening to this have like such a similar story because people who win their fantasy leagues are never the biggest like football fans. Like they're just folks like,
no, pick up.
Big.
Honestly, my whole draft was 75% people I actually know. I was
I know this nigga good. I know that. Oh, he good at that.
Okay,
That's
cool.
I went to high school with him. Yo, come on.
Well, this one I just heard of. Okay.
And wiped y'all out the paint.
Had a better record than I did.
You gotta have trust in
It be
and
the
faith in
niggas
your
that
friends.
study the game that are shitty as hell in
My
fantasy.
team-
Me and Rosie come in and be like, ha!
Motherfuckers.
My team was decimated
Better
by
luck
injuries.
next time.
Decimated by injuries. Okay, I think I had Debo.
I mean, that's
I took Debo and Cooper Kupp. Those are my first 2 picks, and they was out for at least.
Isn't
like
Debo going to the Texans?
No.
Oh,
DeMeco Ryans. He's their
he's the head coach.
defensive coach. He's the new head coach.
New head coach.
Yeah,
My fault. I get them mixed up.
Yeah, but goddamn, kick my ass, bro. But shout out Jalen Hurts, bro. Congratulations.
Nah,
to him.
nigga, fuck that. Shout out Rosie for kicking y'all ass. We love Jalen. Jalen Hurts gonna get his just due for the next 2 weeks. Give him right here to Rosie for kicking y'all ass. That's the real MVP of the NFL season.
You're in the league too.
I really,
She kicked your ass too, probably.
Huh?
You're in the league too.
He wasn't in that. He wasn't in it.
You
No,
wasn't?
no.
Oh.
I told y'all niggas from the jump.
Damn,
Man, I
I
ain't
got
doing
my
this shit.
No, but
I'm not wasting y'all time.
I think the Eagles are gonna take it.
The Eagles?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. And that's not because I hate the Eagles. I just think the Chiefs.
I think the Eagles are the better team, but like I just think like Patrick Mahomes is gonna just do some nut shit.
Dangerous.
You know what I mean? Like
We shall see then.
we shall see. Can't wait for Super Bowl and can't wait for new Rihanna.
We can talk about that. Let's talk about that.
We're gonna talk about the next episode. All right, you know what it is. Lowkey, what you doing this weekend, bro? Where we at?
Grammys are this weekend, so you know.
Oh gosh, we been talking
Grammys on.
Grammys. We can do it later. Yeah.
But yeah, watching Grammys, waiting to see who's gonna get album of the year, record of the year, rap album of the year. So
I'm not
we'll
watching
see.
the Grammys.
We
I
know.
get pissed off every year.
Bad Bunny's up for album of the year, so maybe.
And
you
if
can
they give it to somebody else, I'm gonna be pissed.
Ooh, okay.
Well, let's hold that Grammy.
Wait,
talk.
hold on. Wait, who's
Now we'll hold it.
Questlove involved.
What?
Questlove's doing the Grammys this year.
No, I was saying who else is up for album
Well,
of the
no,
year.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that
Yeah,
next. We're gonna talk about that next.
yeah.
Rosie, what you on this weekend, man?
Bang, 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 bang.
I don't remember. I have something to do, but I don't remember what. But I think I'm
Wait, for your memory.
I'm trying to go to Jamaica. It's like,
Oh
All
God.
right, man. What are you doing, Kaz? Like, I'm not trying to do the Kaz. What you doing this weekend?
I'm gonna go to. Gosh, I don't know. Well, I think I'm gonna check out the Knicks and Clippers Saturday. I want to say maybe.
At the Garden?
At the Garden, yeah. They got a 4-game homestand. We got to take it. We got to do a trip before the season's over.
Nigga, we did the Rangers, so we better be doing the Knicks.
We have to. Rangers game was lit though.
Can we go to a game this
Rangers,
week?
yeah. Rangers game is like, yeah. Can we go to a game?
Let's go to a game this week.
Can we go to the Clippers game?
I'm gonna hit up one of my guys and see.
All
what
right,
we
see
gotta
if we
do.
get.
If
I'm gonna
not
hit the
this
plug.
week- If not this week, but next week.
Yeah,
But
let's
nah, we
rock it. I
gotta
definitely want to go. Let's rock out.
Let's do that. But yeah, check me out on PointsBet. Shout out to everybody checking out Count It over there. Catch me on MSG. I'll be doing a a couple of games this week coming up. Doing the BetCast on the 13th and on the 26th. Back doing FanDuel stuff. MSG this week as well. We had 3 straight national TV games, so
Nice.
I got a nice
Stretch
to relax, but I'm back in it this week. And man, thanks for the people who checked me out on the Ultimate Show on Peacock as well. And goddamn, what else was it?
Madison.
All this other stuff. What up, Madison? What's going on, homie? Last but certainly not least, I'm gonna announce it right here. Thursday, March 30th, the Novo, Los Angeles, California. Wale Mania 7 going down in LA. Are y'all coming?
What day?
March 30th, Thursday. WrestleMania is that weekend.
All right, let me.
I'm gonna have to leave Friday fucking morning though.
Tickets will be going on sale very, very soon. Probably by the time you hear this.
I'm there. Round 2.
LA?
LA.
Round 2.
Better than Dallas.
I'll do
Dallas is lit.
Dallas,
Hold on, let's
Dallas
not
is
downplay
lit.
Dallas.
I will go back to Dallas.
Dallas
Yo,
is
shout
lit.
out to the Hooters waitresses that we saw 3 nights in a row.
Shout out
Right
to
across the street
Hooters.
from the venue.
Right across the street from the venue.
I'm down.
Nah, I'm down. Yo, March 30th, that's a nice leeway that we can work this out. So yeah, I'm definitely down.
Sounds good. You know what time it is.
Do not let me.
Don't say it on air.
No twerking on wrestlers
Don't do that.
on stage.
I will not.
Rosie.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Well, I mean, you could
Is there a
just.
twerking on the wrestlers?
I'll just.
Hey.
Wait, what?
It's a family show.
It is a family show.
What is a family show?
Not this.
That's what I said. Zero twerking
See,
on
he
the
fucking
wrestlers.
look. He fucking up.
There it was. Sounds like
Yo,
a-
all right. I'm sitting over there next episode. You sitting over there because you're not.
You know what time it is. This has been another episode.
I want to see what the fuck they do.
This has been another episode of Say Less.
The fart. I like that one. That's a good one.
I like that one, Kaz. Every time
You gotta
Kaz
use
talks.
you gotta use the obscure ones. You can't use the obvious ones.
Well, we got plenty of
Plenty
time
of time.
to use those.
Okay, all right,
But you know what it is?
Mania.
This has been another episode of Say Less. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. YouTube.com/Kazeem. Check us out on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you listen to podcasts. And we'll catch you next week like we always do at this time. Stay free, stay safe, and always say less. Yay. Catch y'all next week, people.